That time of the year again, NFL season is around the corner. We're like 2 months away, give or take, pretty close. We're going to go through some rankings of positions. Again, this is my opinion. If you guys disagree, by all means, put it down below in the comment section where you think I got something wrong. If you think I really, really got something wrong, hey, let me know. Let me know. I'm all about, I love these discussions. I love having these talks with you guys. We're going to do the tier maker list today. Now, this is going to be based on, again, where I feel they are going into this season and a little bit how I feel like they may do, right? I mean, some of these guys, how do you know they're going to do? How do you know that? You don't. We're going to just go down across the line here. Elite, great, good, mid, below average, and trash. Hopefully we're not putting a lot of guys in the trash category. And there's a few of these guys here we just probably won't end up ranking. So it is what it is. Some pretty easy. Aaron Rodgers, he's obviously still elite, right? This isn't like a top 10 sort of thing, but we know that he's still going to be up there. Baker goes to the Panthers. Could the division, I'm not saying it's open because it's not, because Tampa's Tampa, but I'm sort of on this like good to mid area. I'm going to put him at mid. Again, he's coming off the injury, and that's why he's going into a new system. He has this good slash, he could get up to like the end of like a great tier in there, but it is what it is. Cam, is Cam playing? Is Cam going to play anywhere? I don't know. We're going to skip Cam. Carson Wentz. I don't trust Carson Wentz. Never have, never will. I'm gonna put him in the below average category. You may want to take him over someone like a Baker. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, right? It is what it is. Dak, I don't quite have him at great. I think he's good. I think he has potential to have great and elite games throughout the year. He may have 4 or 5 of those, a bunch of good games and some sort of mid-ish games. So I feel like this is where he is. I know there's a big conversation recently about, is Dak top 10? I don't think Dak's top 10, but we'll put him right there. Danny Dimes, I got to put him in below average. I don't think he's trash. But I don't think he's where I think that's where he is. I assume this is Davis Mills by the picture. He actually didn't have a bad year. But I don't think he's going to have a great year either. We'll put him in below average here as well. Derrick Carr, I like throwing him in the good section right here. I think he does what he can, and he could have a great year. He was on pace for almost an MVP caliber year in the past. He's got Tay Adams. Things should be good. Watson, I'm not going to grade Watson here. We're just not. Drew Lock, trash. Garden Mushroom, he's going to play. Jacoby Brissett, I think he will play, so we're going to put him in below average. Jalen Hurts, this is an interesting one for me because I feel like he has a lot of potential. I just haven't really seen it. I didn't see it really in college. We haven't really seen it in the pros yet, but he could have a breakout year. I'm just going to put him in the mid category. I think that's a fine place for him. We'll put Jameis up here as well at mid. I think Jameis has that massive potential to have a monster year, but I need to see it again. If you love fantasy football, then you will love the best ball drafts over on Underdog Fantasy. Now, the difference between best ball and regular fantasy is you draft your team once and the lineup gets set the entire year for you. That means there's no worrying about putting players in place, and the highest score each week for that position will be taken into account. You still have time to enter into the Best Ball Mania 3 draft where there's over $10 million in prizes. I will also be holding a bunch of private drafts with you guys to compete all year long. So sign up now using my code TheActualCC and you will get your initial deposit matched up to $100. So good luck, good drafting, and let's be great. Jared Goff to me, below average. Jimmy G, he wins. How much do we count winning when we talk about quarterbacks here? Because they win. He wins games. He's not really impressive to watch or anything, but winning's got to count. So I'm going to put him at mid. Not that I necessarily would want him over Wentz at sometimes, but it is what it is. Joey B, he's not elite yet. I think he's great. I'm going to admit there's a bias here. I'm not an LSU fan at all, but watching that team was fun. Josh Allen, he's elite. He's super elite up there. Justin Fields, again, where does he fall? He hasn't been able to do anything. A lot of it, I feel like it was the coaching staff and the problems that they had there. I haven't seen it out of him at all. I think he can move up on this list, but right now I'm going to put him at below average. I got to see a little something of him. The talent is there. Is it his fault? I don't know. Justin Herbert, I'm going to put him at great just because his numbers are there. But again, where does winning come into play? I need to see something out of him this year. He either can go up or down this year. If they don't make the playoffs again, I don't care how good his numbers are. The Chargers have a very talented team. He could fall for sure. Kirk Cousins, I think he's a good quarterback. But I'm going to put him at mid because I don't like him. Just not as much, not quite as much up in that range. Kyler, I'm going to put in the good category. I want Kyler to be great. I enjoy watching him, but I need a little more out of you, bud. Lamar, I'm going to put in the great category. That's always the debate right there. Isn't it a debate? The debate. Mac Jones, we'll put in the good category as well. I saw enough. I think he can play. I don't love him, but he's like the end of the good. Like he won games. I've got to put him up there, and I feel like he has that potential. We're gonna get rid of the bias here. Mariota, he's a below average quarterback. Okay, just follow me along there. Matt Ryan, good. Matt Ryan is a good quarterback still. He's a good quarterback. He could be great and have a great year, but Matt's a little old, right? Stafford, again here. Is he great? Is Matt... Oh, this is a really tough one. Won the Super Bowl, finally, right? Rams, super talented team. Oh my God. Where do you put him in here? Is he top 10? He's close. He's talented. But I'm gonna put him at like the front of good here just for the sake of this, right? Because he could be great, and if you put him in the great category, I have absolutely no problem with that. Trubisky, not going to cover. Pat Mahomes, obviously. Pat's elite, right? We know that. Russell Wilson, I'm going to be higher on Russell Wilson than a lot of you guys too, probably. I think Russ is still great. I think he is. He may not always have that chance, but that's where I think he is. And if he doesn't do anything this year, well, we'll find out. Sam Darnold, is he going to play? I don't know. Teddy B's not going to play. Heineke's not going to play. Brady, obviously, Brady's elite. For sure. Trevor Lawrence, I'm expecting a lot more out of him this year. Jacksonville was a horrid situation last year. We can all agree on that. Where do you put him? Well, I think maybe in a long-term plan, he's one of the guys that you would probably, you wouldn't mind having on your team. I'm just going to put him in the mid-range right here. Again, he can move up, prove yourself. Trey Lance. What have we seen out of Trey Lance? Nothing yet. It's impossible to know. Tua. I'm going to put Tua in the mid category. Super accurate, but again, monster year potential for him this year. Or he ain't the quarterback of the Dolphins anymore. I feel like he's either going to vault all the way up or Miami's looking for someone else there. Tyrod, we're not going to cover. And then Zach Wilson, again, I'm going to put him at below average right now. I know everything that's going on with him right now. I understand that. I get it, blah, 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 blah. But like, I need to see a little bit more. I saw some good out of him, some bad out of him. Is he the guy you want right now? Again, the rookies is tough. They don't have some of the rookies on this list. And it would be really hard for me to gauge what does a Kenny Pickett do? Well, I don't know. Is he going to play some? Is he going to play a lot? Is Ritter going to play? I don't know. If you want to say the Steelers are going to start Mitch, Mitch is also a below average quarterback. I don't think we have. I think there's a couple people in here you guys may throw in trash range, which is fine. I think the guys who aren't starting, probably a little trash, right? And that's why they're not starting in here. But I have like a top 8 up here, right? Obviously, this is my top 8. If you want to go through top 10, I think you're putting, you know, Stafford up there. And I feel like Kyler maybe sneaks in there or something along those lines. It's tricky. Top 10 is tricky because after this big group, there just is not a lot. If you guys want to see more NFL ranking videos or anything else along those lines, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, go check out this video right here. We'll catch you guys next time, and I'm out.